Yeah, 60 hertz, PlayStation boys! Hey, you get that epic ghosting effect for free, mate. What do you think about the new PS5, boys?
Can't wait, those boys.
Alright! It's gonna be 120 hertz, baby!
Is it?
Yep, yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
So what does that change, man? Like,
This one was 60, wasn't it?
120 hertz is gonna be.
Yeah. What's the old PlayStation?
60 hertz.
Control it.
what the fuck does hertz mean?
Yes. Yes, the PlayStation 5 has been announced, or officially unveiled, should I say, with a whole heap of games, and yeah, a lot of those games look good. Which one are you most excited for? Are you going to buy a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or whatever it's called? Which one are you going to get? And that's what this video is about, okay? I don't know which one to get. I tell you, I'm leaning towards the PlayStation 5, and yes, I do most of my gaming on a PC, but the console is gaming for the masses, and also, there are sometimes I like to play on a console rather than, PC, like games like FIFA, when we play golf, and just, we're messing about, Gran Turismo, or something like that. When someone's at my house, I'm more likely to play the Xbox than a PC. A PC is sort of like a personal thing. You play yourself and you play with people online or play together that way. But if you're in a house, in an environment, you can sit on the couch, kick back, play the Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. It makes more sense like that for me. So I'm always going to have a console. And the one thing you need to know about me is I have no loyalty. I have lots of loyalty to friends, family, etc. But when it comes to my tech, no loyalty whatsoever. I'll swap from Canon to Nikon or Nikon or Canon to Nikon, back again. I've swapped from PlayStation, Xbox, and even to Dreamcast and back in the day and all that sort of thing. Mac, PC, I don't care. Whichever I think is best at the time is what I get. I'm not a fanboy of anything, so I don't care which one. But if we just have a look at the specs between the two, it is probably clear that the Xbox Series X is more powerful. How much more powerful? From a guess from those specs, you would say, I don't think there's going to be a great deal of difference. You're going to get up to 120 hertz playing these games, and that's the thing that gets me excited, right? You'll be able to play on your TV, like my TV, OLED LG TV can do 120 hertz at 4K actually. So it's going to be amazing gaming on these devices, Xbox or PlayStation 5 at 120 hertz, 1080p. 4K, whatever it is. They actually said 8K 120 hertz. Yeah, get your hand off it. Maybe it can play back a video like that. But what do you think of the design of the PlayStation 5? And please, I'm leaning towards the PlayStation 5. I'm probably going to get that. I'll tell you why in a sec. I'm here right now willing to be convinced the other way because I don't care, right? If you can make a good argument why I should go the Xbox over the PlayStation 5, let me know down there in the comments. And yeah, I'm really on the fence at the moment, so I'm not quite sure. If I'm going to look at the GPU, the teraflops, like, 12 versus 10.3, you're probably looking at, say, for example, the difference between an RX 5600 versus a 5700 in terms of graphics. Now, I think the reason why the PlayStation 4 was more successful than the Xbox is because it was more powerful. That narrative got out, and a lot of people were like, I'll just get the more powerful one, because that's what everybody's saying. What was happening with the PlayStation 4 is you could play at 1080p, and you had to play at, 960 or, 720 on the Xbox, and that got out. The same thing might happen here. What if you have to drop the resolution or the details in the PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox? Once that narrative gets out there, people will be like, the Xbox is more powerful, and people might start buying the Xbox. Now, the reason I want to buy the PlayStation 5 is, and I'll show you some gameplay up here, some demos and stuff like that. What I like is that Ghostwire. That Ghostwire looks amazing. Let me know down there in the comments what game you're looking forward to. But the reason I want a PlayStation 5 is nothing to do with looks, although I do think the PlayStation looks better. It's white for a start. Did they get the designers from Alienware to design that? If I was going to look at the two as well, I would say that the Xbox would be an easier design to cool. One thing I hate about the PlayStation 4 is how loud it is. So when they both come out, and I will get them in, so make sure you subscribe to see that. But if one's a lot quieter than the other, that's the way I could go. But the reason I like the PlayStation 5 is just because it's something I can't put a finger on why I like it better than the Xbox. It's nothing to do with looks, as I said before, because who cares? It sits in your TV unit. You're never going to see it. It's not like a laptop where, you're going to be taking it out and that. It's games like, say, for example, the Naughty Dog games like The Last of Us and stuff like that. It's just, I think they have more of those type of games that I sort of like. Gran Turismo is always a draw card for me. I love Gran Turismo. I still like that better than Forza. I think there's more players playing on the PlayStation for FIFA, so you have that. Although exclusives aren't, really that big anymore. Sometimes they're just, they get the game first, and, sometimes that sucks if you're on one of the other consoles and, the game you want comes out on the other one. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a close run thing here. The games, if I was going to say, would probably be, if you think about the power of the games, it's probably around an RTX 2060, isn't it? Something like that, isn't it? Or a 2070 on a laptop. That's the sort of performance you're probably going to get. At best, a 2070 desktop. And it may come down to price too. The one thing they have talked about the PlayStation is that custom SSD, the way they can, take assets off that and incorporate it into the game. Now, the Xbox will be able to do that, but the Sony solution to that custom controller and stuff like that, it really looks interesting. So I doubt there's going to be that much of a difference between the two. Let me know in the comments which way you're going to go and why, because I can't decide. I actually can't wait to get these things in. They're coming out in November. Well, at least the PlayStation is. I don't know about the Xbox, but yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think. Catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.